What's up, Brandon Smitley here, BrandonSmitley.com, bringing a training log video with commentary. Week 3, Day 3, arm training. Really nothing that exciting. Basically just a bunch of supersets on this day. It was actually a pretty nice day in terms of weather. It wasn't overly hot. I actually wish it would have been a little bit hotter and cooler on a different day, because I don't really get all that beat up from the arm stuff, but I'm sure Trey appreciated the nicer weather. But anyways, we had some easy bar curls supersetted with some bench dips with weight, focusing on the eccentric again. I've really found that these have just been destroying my triceps, especially the medial head. Having my triceps sore for sometimes up to 3 days later. It's the only thing that I think it can contribute, looking at my programming and what else I'm doing. It seems to be the X factor between what's been going on. So I think that's a little bit of a sign that I need to be doing a little more dips in my powerlifting programming. So that's going to be something that will be addressed. Everything else has been pretty good in terms of the way the arm day has been going. I mean, it's super easy. I've been keeping my carbs pretty low on this day. I eat about my body weight's worth of carbs for the day. Again, mainly around training. I think I may end up doing a video on how I structure my nutrition rather than writing it out. I think that makes a little more sense with a video, and I can talk about it. But besides the point there, the good thing about the arm training and the shoulder work has what's made me notice this more than anything else, is that certain areas are consistently sore from week to week to week. And then with this being the third week, you think things would go away a little bit and be used to it. Now the volume is slightly increasing, and the intensity with the supersets and stuff is making things a little more increasing, but the soreness is still drastically higher than it needs to be, and my nutrition's really good, my sleep's pretty good, my recovery's been so far, but that's just because of outside stressors, not because of anything else. But I think a good thing about this programming in terms of hypertrophy stuff, it lets you kind of know what you've been neglecting for a long time if you've been doing some serious powerlifting and strength-oriented programming. So my pecs, my delts, and my triceps, mainly my medial head on my triceps, have been much more sore than anything else, and so I think that's some areas where I need to work. So looking at things, I need to do a little more flies, need to do a little more dips, and then I need to do some more direct shoulder work, whether that actually be some overhead pressing or actual lateral and front raises and things of that nature. So at least it's a good thing I found out now. Before going into Worlds, we can make some changes and address those, but at least it's nice to know that the volume approach with the bodybuilding stuff is helping take care of that and bring some of those weaker areas up for the next month, and then we can kind of make it a little more specific towards powerlifting in the next couple weeks. So this is a 5-day training week now, so this is day 3. Day 4 will be a leg day, and then day 5 will be a back day. As you can see, it's a bunch of supersets. The arms isn't that exciting, so I tried to give you some meaningful commentary to at least make it worth your time watching, and besides see me pump out some arm stuff and get a huge pump. But really that's all I've got. Next leg day will be at the rec, and I'm going to attempt to film at that, so be sure you check that out. And as of right now, that's all I've got. Thanks for checking in. You can keep up with the rest of my stuff over on Elitefts.com.